Honorable Minister, I want to use this forum to tell members of the public that we all have to condemn the acts of irate youths always attacking police stations. There's a community in this country where we have one police station, which is a divisional headquarters being built by government. And then we have another that is the district headquarters being built by the locals themselves. When they were going to attack, they went to the building that was built by the government, they burned the building down. They came to their local building, and somebody said, no, this way it was the MP who built it, so let us not touch it. So they didn't touch it. And so today, when you are in your area and you are asking us, we should come and open a police station, we'll ask you to build a police station yourself. And it is when you build a police station, and all those areas where there are these disturbances, they never attacked the stations that were built by the community themselves. And it is not good for this country. And so if you ask of closing down, yes, we'll close down because you have destroyed the station.
Mr. IGP, that cannot be the response because there are several places in this country where mobs have attacked police stations, but we never hear that the police stations have been closed down. So, Honorable Minister, for me, I don't think that should be the response. It's like the fact that your child, yes, pees on your lap doesn't mean you should cut your lap off. Exactly. What can you do to help strengthen your engagement with the community there so that they will see that you people are there to protect them and they are also there to discharge their mandates as citizens. But clearly, I don't think the answer should be the shutting down. I'm not happy with the way things went. The fact that they attacked the place, the fact that it was burnt down.
Madam, this is the answer I have to give, madam. There's nothing more than this answer. Can I finish, please?
Can I finish? The fact that you even, some of your men were hurt, I mean, it is not something that we are happy with. But I don't think that the police is there to protect people, protect property, protect the community. I don't think that should be the answer. Maybe if there are certain sanctions that you put in place to help reduce these things, yes, but the answer shouldn't be that just because my son or my daughter has done this, you are no more my son, you are no more my daughter, I have disowned you. That shouldn't be the case.
Well, Madam Chair, to say that you have to understand where the IG is coming from. I must say, he hasn't closed any police station without first talking to me. And each time each time he comes to me, I ask, what is the situation like? And I can tell you, Madam Chair, I know of the old Tafoda. Madam Chair, are you listening? Madam Chair, you asked a question, so I'm trying to answer. If you could listen so that we'll make... We are not denying that we'll close some stations. What I'm saying is that there's not a single one he closed, the IGP closed without talking to me as the minister. And each time he came, I have asked some questions. One, what is the situation like? He will give me what we call the situational report. And I've cross-checked each of it with the regional minister. And in some instances, in the case of Eastern Region, you can find out from our colleague, the regional minister, where I tasked her to even go to the community. Each of the instances where we had to close, each of the instances that we had to close, it is when our men are in danger. One, the men that you have there are not many. And the community mob outnumbers the police. We do not want a situation where anybody will lose life because of the confrontation with the police. So we'll say that, can we close it temporarily? Whilst we get the regional minister and others go in, intervene, calm tempers down, then we'll reopen. Because it is for safety of our men. It's not that we are doing it as a punishment to close down so that, because in that heat, you see, the challenge that I've noticed over the period is that when you anger the police, you assume that he is professional, he should be able to out professional, but with the greatest way, it's like you and I, the same blood, the same. So once a stone hits him, he begins to cock his gun. And then when there's death, then we are on them. So but when there's danger, but where we have men, let's say we have a barracks, the men are many, or maybe there's even a nearby police station or place that we can call for reinforcement, we'll quickly call for reinforcement to enforce the law and order and protect the men that are there. So all those instances that you notice that you check, you see that it's a small police station where the men are few and the irate youth, the anger is so high that you want to get tempers down. So you can be rest assured. I can assure you that we will not run away from our responsibility. That because you have shot and killed a police officer, so we are packing out of a whole region or out of a whole district or out of a whole town. But during that period where tempers are high, what we do is that we withdraw, and there are so many examples. I'll tell you, like Boko, when they were at a peak of time, they attacked the divisional command, they burned the police station. Even our men who were living in private homes, we have to withdraw all of them into a camp, the military camp, just for safety. Not even only them. There were immigration, fire, we had to quickly move into the camp just to make sure that they safeguard. Then it was only the military then who were stepping out with armored vehicles to make sure that tempers calm down before we go back to be able to open. In Nkranza, I can tell you, so we have a number of instances, but it is on the situation and the need to do it. It's not an arbitrary thing, but we do it on the need to do it. And usually, it's not supposed to be for a long period. It is just to make sure that tempers are down, we get our men back, we refix the place. But what we want to make an appeal through all of us is that we should be able to talk to our citizens, to know that police are supposed to be our friends. The time where we have a police force is different from now we have police service. They are supposed to serve us. They are supposed to be our first line of what you call a protection. That's why you see that in the case of the military, because they are not trained to manage people, even if you throw sachet water to a soldier, he throws bullets back to you. Because for them, anything you throw to him, even if you throw an handkerchief to a soldier, for him, that's a missile. And then he will fire you with a bullet. So, but the police are not like that. But sometimes when they are in danger, we need to appreciate that we need to de-escalate, especially where they are blaming one police officer or the other for the cause of a death or injury. If you don't do that, you are not careful, you may escalate the whole thing. So, madam, be rest assured, if there's any police station that is still closed, I can assure you that together with the IGP, we'll take steps to get them open.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. You know, the letter did not say that it was, they are stepping it down for a while to look at the situation and get back. They are closing the police station, they are sending their men outside. And I'm thinking, maybe, I know they also reacted to a suspect dying in the custody of the police. And so that is why. But these two wrongs will not bring the person
obviously
back. But so we should find how we can engage more. The police can engage more in community. I don't think that people will just go out of their way to burn down police stations that have been built by governments. It is not the case, and it is not intentional that they will leave that of the police station built by the MP and then
over the period I've been an MP, I have built more which is at the airport now. You go to Aswansi, we built one in Boban, we built one in Pakoso and Asokor Mompong, which was done privately. And I can tell you there have been instances where, I think the one in Aswansi proper now, where there was an infraction. When they wanted to do like they had done to the airport police station before, the same member said, no, this one was built by our MPO. So, I mean, what the IG is saying is a fact.
Minister,
but what we are saying is that whether it is being
it's all about engagement.
Yes, I agree with you.
So if you engage closely with them, they will cherish you and they will make sure they work hand in hand with you. So maybe let us engage more with the citizens.
In fact, it's the reason why we are trying to even
understand where they are coming from. But I also am speaking as a citizen of this country that we need that protection. And so for any reason, if one wrong has been done, it doesn't mean that you should pull away
well noted, Madam Chair.
So the second one to do with the college attendance, I'll be grateful if I can.
Yes, I mean, IG will try, but I will also add up when he's done, about the recruitment into the college, even the promotion.
Honorable Chair, for the college, there's no, let's say, there's no exercise going now for people to go to college. And that one will be done later. Really, those things happened in the past. And then when I resumed office, I did all within my powers to make sure that we correct all those anomalies about promotions. So those anomalies were sent to the police council, and then they were approved. And so personnel who were far behind in their ranks, 4 years, 5 years, 6, 8 years, and they were not promoted, they have been given those promotions. And so preparation to go to police academy, nothing is going on as at now. And so those complaints cannot happen at this time of the period. Thank you very much.
Well, Madam Chair, like the IG rightly had taken steps when we came. As you and I speak, we have, I think, about 7 petitions that has been looked at. We have the police council meeting sometime maybe this week or early next week. Those ones will even be looked at. Then about the college. Look, you have to be chief inspector before you can get to college. At a point in time, you have more chief inspectors than the space can take. So you have to introduce an entrance exams. And then some will fail, some will pass. Even the passing, let's assume if you set 50% for passing, and I'm learning from the take the first 200 to go. Another opportunity comes, the others will go. I know your challenge, the challenge is about the transparent nature of it. How transparent is it? So that we are trying to make sure that we put up the right modalities to make sure that when it is done, you will not have this unnecessarily suspicion that someone who didn't qualify has been given an opportunity to go, whilst those who qualify are sitting behind. Since we came, there hasn't been any opportunity to go to Cali because of this same financial clearance. But we are working at it, and I can assure you and the general public is that when the time comes and we are going, we will make sure that the right things are done. And those who sincerely and genuinely have the opportunity to go will have the opportunity to go. You know, in the past, we've seen people where, as they themselves said, you have to be chief inspector before you go. Somebody's an inspector and he's made to go ahead of people who are chief inspectors. I can assure you that will not happen under our watch. We'll make sure that the right thing is done. Even the chief inspectors, some is a chief inspector, but he doesn't even have a diploma or a degree. You can't go ahead of somebody who has maybe his degree and a master's. You have to write the entrance exam. So we'll make sure that those things are properly done. With regards to the promotion, Madam Chair, I'm very clear on my mind. Even the police administration themselves don't feel comfortable when I say it. I don't see anywhere in this world where what they are doing happens. With the greater respect, when I see around this table, I've been in the Chamber of Parliament longer than any of you. So when it comes to Parliament and what we do, I know we all know ourselves. And even though we might have come in the same year, we know each other's worth. You just sit in the police, 4 years, it's time for promotion. Then all of us are promoted. 4 years is another time for promotion. Then all of us are promoted. What is the incentive for hard work? There will be no incentive for anybody to work hard because, as we all know, the harder you work, the more you are likely to have service issues. Because you are working very hard, you make some mistake here, then they will query you, you make that mistake a little there. It is the one who goes to fetch water that breaks the pot. So I don't want any infraction, so I'll fold my hand and just be lying down, and then 4 years come, I get promoted. You, the one who's been working very hard, sometimes you get queries and other things. Because of those queries, you are lagging behind. Because when they come and check your file, oh, the other time you did this, so because of that, yours is going to be delayed. He has lied low, or she has lied low, 4 years come. As the last police council, I tabled and insisted that we need to review the regulation. I think that for us to have a very efficient service, whether police, immigration, fire, prisons, it must be anchored on 3 things. 1, the attitude of the service person. 2, the skills that you have. And 3, the knowledge. And the skills can only be gotten only through periodic training. So you should, in my view, you should not just get promoted when you've not gone through certain what you call regimental training. I'm sorry to say, we have police officers today. If you take them to the police range for firing, Madam Chair, they will piece on themselves. Yet they are walking around every 4 years, promote me, promote me. Another thing, someone comes as a professional. Madam, you are a professional. You are a professional, chartered accountant. You join a service. And then before you realize you want to be promoted to even come in the police, to be commissioner of police. That is wrong. It doesn't happen anywhere. Because you are a professional, you have a limit where you go. For you to become a commissioner means that you can be an IGP. You should be an operational person. Someone comes as a PR, then before you realize he will take the PR, he doesn't go anywhere, he hasn't been anything, he hasn't done anything significant. Tomorrow he's COP. And once he's COP, he starts knocking at politicians' door, I want to be IGP. I'm sorry to say I give this example. Madam Chair, I know an immigration officer, when we first came, that he is so NDC that he's a superintendent of immigration. He went to tell the corridors of government that he should be made the Comptroller General. But they don't know, myself, until I became the Interior Minister, I didn't know their nomenclature very well. Then the thing was forwarded to me. I look at it, I said, I don't want to believe that this is true. So I called the immigration, the Comptroller. Can you check your system, this person, what is his rank? He confirmed what I've seen on the paper. I quickly took my vehicle straight to the corridors of power. I said, this CV, do you know what it means? From superintendent, you go to chief superintendent. From chief superintendent to assistant commissioner. From assistant commissioner to deputy commissioner, before you get to the top. And this one, because he's NDC, he wants to be picked from this middle to go and head the place. And do you know the funny thing? When he was recruited as a driver. How do we just want to do politics and destroy the institution that we have? So some of the new measures that the new government is trying to implement in I was somewhere where a fire officer, who is a driver, he has driven the fire tender for long, and I got into a stage. He thinks that he should be able to cross to the next level without passing through the exams. I said, no, you must pass the exams. With the greatest respect, you may be Senator Rawlings, the daughter of President Rawlings, who formed NDC. Once you are in the service, you must pass the exams before you can cross to the next level. We are not just going to jump you. But in the past they've done it. I said, if people have done in the past wrong thing, honestly, I'm not going to sit and supervise the wrong thing being done. So you can be rest assured, when it comes to the promotion, we'll be very mindful, and it will interest you to know. When we are even going for police council, I'll tell the IGP, IG, can I know currently, you know what they call with the services, depending on the size of the service. DCOPs should you have? How many DCOPs should you have? So if you are coming for promotion, I will look. Now you have 15, and you are saying that I should promote 6. Then I said that it will pass your established positions, because you are supposed to have maximum 20. Now you have 15, and now you are bringing 6. That will make it 21. So among them, who is the junior most? He should wait. When is somebody retiring? You have to match all that. And they are not comfortable. I know. They are not, but I keep saying that, look, we cannot keep doing the wrong thing and expect that magic will happen. Some people should be firm to say that let's do the right thing and let's see what the right thing will do. I know people have told me, whispered into my ear. Okay, you sit and be doing the right thing. Another government will come and mess all the right thing that you've done. At least whilst I'm there, let me do the right thing. That is the best thing. So thank you so much, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. This is Parliament, so we don't clap here. But this is an extension. To be honest with you, this is worth, or was worth the wait. You know, we should have met you in August. And then for one reason or the other, we couldn't meet you because of your schedules and our schedules as well. And so it was worth the wait. And thank you so much for this interactive session. I wish you all the best. I pray and hope that you all discharge your mandates as is expected of you, so that at the end of the day, it is Ghana that wins. Thank you. Honorable Ranking, over to you.